just thinking that, this could help. Like, this can obviously remove people from their conspiracies. And then it kind of occurred to me that what I shared was a bigger deal than I had imagined by saying that I didn't see any blood. And that is a fact. I did not see any blood. In fact, the only blood that I did see at all, I'm talking about blood on the back, was on Charlie's hand, on Charlie's left hand, which, as many people have been.
Oh, well, so a lot of people are right now saying Candace Owens is doing a little bit too much, because if she's friends with Charlie Kirk, like, she should not be trying to monetize or monopolize this situation. I don't know. Like, I'm torn, because I do rock with Candace Owens, and she does have a lot of interesting perspectives about what's going on. And so her to speaking like this, very interesting, right? Because she's kind of going against the narrative of what happened. And so by her saying like she didn't see any blood and stuff like that, certain issues kind of like allows her to continue to talk. So this is very interesting.
Been saying means that the blood moved forward. We don't need to get into all of the gore. But what I didn't expect thereafter was for the Turning Point USA spokesperson, Andrew Colvett, to issue this statement as people were asking questions like, hey, how is that possible? How was there nothing in the back? If this is the gun that was used. Andrew Colvett tweeted this over the weekend. I want to address some of the discussion about the lack of an exit wound with Charlie. I'm usually not interested in delving into most of this kind of online chatter, and I apologize that this is somewhat graphic, but in this case, the fact that there wasn't an exit wound is probably another miracle, and I want people to know. I just spoke with the surgeon who worked on Charlie in the hospital. He said the bullet, quote, absolutely should have gone through, which is very, very normal for a high-powered, high-velocity round. I've seen wounds from this caliber many times, and they always just go through everything. This would have taken a moose or two down, an elk, etc. End quote. And then, now this is Andrew. But it didn't go through. Charlie's body stopped it. I mentioned to his doctor that there were dozens of staff, students, and special guests standing directly behind Charlie on the other side of the tent, and he replied, it was an absolute miracle that someone else didn't get killed. His bone, referring to Charlie, was so healthy, and the density was so impressive that he's like the Man of Steel. It should have just gone through and through. It likely would have killed those standing behind him too. In the end, the coroner did find the bullet just beneath the skin. Even in death, Charlie...
Oh my God, y'all, that is really a high-powered rifle not going through is insane. You know, and if this is happened around 200 yards, like it still would have went through. High-powered rifle. Oh Lord, this is getting really crazy. So people are kind of upset about Candace Owens kind of trying to expose some things, but I think she's putting things out here that people need to see. Right? This is what the coroner says, that bullet is still lodged, you know what I mean? Or what they found beneath the skin, just beneath the skin. The coroner did find the bullet just beneath the skin. That's kind of interesting for the high-powered rifle. And if she didn't put this out here, a lot of people would not see it. And she's got 2.9 million views on this.
He managed to save the lives of those around him. Remarkable and miraculous. End statement. Now, first, I want to say this because people were attacking Andrew Colvett immediately. I want to say that it is good to remember that this is Andrew Colvett's literal job, okay? He is a PR agent. He runs a PR company, and his job is to respond to online chatter and online questions. And sometimes it may not even be what you want to say. In fact, it should never actually, if you're good at your job, be necessarily what you want to say. He also was very close to Charlie, so I would imagine that he's under a tremendous amount of pressure. The company is moving into a different direction. We are still just over a week after Charlie lost his life, and he has to be the messenger. Who is directing that message? We don't know, but his job can't be easy at this moment, okay?
So what do y'all think down in the comment section below? Is Candace Owens wrong, or is she right? Should she be investigating and looking into this a little bit more and uncovering things? Let me know. I'm not mad at her. You know, if this is your friend, You want to figure out what's going on and let people know the truth. You know, so I'm not mad at her for it. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm out, y'all. Peace.